Welcome to Ironhorse, the channel where experienced drivers try to pass on the knowledge to the new drivers or future drivers, local drivers, over-the-road drivers, or if you're an over-the-road driver and you want to become a local driver, or you're a local driver and you want to become an over-the-road driver. Ironhorse. Let's get started.
The end has just begun. The choices he has made, his bed is already laid, 'cause he's a dead man walking, nowhere to run.
Now what we're gonna do is log into our electronic pain in the ass, known as a driver's logbook. I used to like the days of paper. We had more time to work. You know, well. Okay, what we're gonna talk about today is not letting the stress of the motorist on the road, the people around you, get to you. Now these may be some stressful times right now, but you can't let it affect the way you operate a commercial vehicle. You know, times have changed. Alright, so now dealing with some of the stress of the road right here, getting ready to merge. You know, you can't let them get to you. You'll see exactly what we're talking about right now if you look over there. Alright. You can't let them get to you. You lose your cool, you lose your job, you lose your homes, you get sued. Always got to keep a cool head. You know, my favorite is the guy that comes by and dives in front of the truck and hits his brakes and thinks that, you know, he's teaching us a lesson. Oh, well, that's what he thinks. Best way to deal with it, stare straight ahead. Don't acknowledge him. It's gonna go a long way. I know, we want to flip them off. But also, if you're used to the noise now, get used to it. The trucks, you know, rough road. Alright. Get her up to 75 here and let's head that way. Now a little about me is I started driving a truck in 1984. Before there wasn't always a CDL out there. It was called a chauffeur's license. So, and I believe for a couple dollars more of your normal driver's license, you'd get a chauffeur's endorsement. But at that time, it was up to the company to train the drivers to know if they knew how to drive. Where nowadays, it's up to schools, and companies are a lot more relaxed hiring employees because they've had some training with it, whether it be a school or to a private individual. And also, another thing is back then, it was hard to get a job. You know, as a truck driver. In other words, you were in a catch-22. In other words, they wouldn't hire you if you didn't have experience, but how do you get the experience to get the job? That's kind of the way it was back in the 80s. Now, fortunately, I was lucky because I came from a family, my father was a truck driver, and the trade just kind of got passed down to me. I've done other things, as far as I've gone to college, electrical and air conditioning, and done some other things. I've also worked in the transportation industry. I've also worked as a dispatcher and operated several types of equipment. I got my start in the household moving business with Mayflower Van Lines. And you know, I have seen 48 states, you know, and just the over-the-road life is just not for me. It's a lifestyle of its own. I did do a lot of over-the-road, but I prefer more of the local. Go at home, stay at home, sleep in your own bed, you know, enjoy the family, you know, and that's great. I have friends that go out for 6 weeks and then they take about a month off when they come back. Not a bad deal there. Thing I'd like to talk about is peer pressure. Okay? This is a pretty good tip right here. I think so. It's kept me accident free for probably about 36 years now. And what the deal with peer pressure is if you have cars or even other drivers, okay, operate the truck at the speed that you feel the most comfortable at. Okay? Weather conditions, mountains. We're going to be going through some big mountains today. We're going to check it out. But the secret to survival is don't let your ego overrun the current situation or the ability of the equipment or yourself. Doesn't mean because you're going slower that you're not a good truck driver. It's more about you have too much to lose. Everyone's always in a hurry, and you know that extra second or two you take to go down a mountain to make sure you don't overheat your brakes, it can make a difference between you coming home to your family at night or not. How about a like and a subscribe to Iron Horse Nation? Alright everybody, we have made it. We are ready to go deliver our load. We have hit pay dirt. Let's go. Now we're gonna go deliver our load. And what we're using is an end dump. So over here to my left is the controls. We have what's called a PTO, where we engage. That's the yellow button. And then we have the lever that lifts the trailer up in the air. All right, we are ready. We are here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start by dumping our front airbags. Then we're going to go to the controls, which I showed you. Then we're going to walk out and we're going to dump the airbags on the trailer, and then up she goes and out. We're gonna go ahead and wind this vlog down right here. We hope you enjoyed. If you like it, hit the like and subscribe button. Also, any comments are always appreciated. We're planning on vlogging probably about twice a week, so future videos are in the works. And remember one thing, you may not find me handsome, but let's hope you find me handy. Keep her between the lines and right side up.
Dead man walking, nowhere to run.